Hey guys, it's the Playthroughs HD here. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of StarForge, which, if you've seen my previous video, is Minecraft-esque kind of video game, but it's really like a 3D alien kind of Halo and Minecraft fused together. I think this is the thing they say they take the most from. It's a shooter. You have to fend off aliens, stuff like that. If you want to know more, you can check out my video. So yeah, I'll just get started. I know I have to build a base first. I just watched the full video on some stuff that they have already, and man, it looks interesting. They have a bunch of really neat ideas about just like a online mode where you have like a hub kind of thing, and you have to defend it. It's like a respawn point or something like that, and you have to defend it against there's like a red team and a blue team, and you have to defend against them for whatever reason, so they don't, I guess the goal is to like destroy the enemy hub, something like that. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna stop bothering you guys with that, and there's a video, I can put the link in the description about it. It's a pretty long video, but it's worth it, trust me. Select the right wood here, and what I'm basically trying to do here is trying to build a fort to defend, or to hide, hide from aliens and stuff. I think there are only basically 3 models of aliens at the moment. Or some, maybe, I don't know, maybe 4. They're just like a couple. It's like a worm-looking thing, and some kind of weird other worm-looking thing, and 2 spiders, so I guess there's 4. They, you can't get hurt just yet. Like, you have infinite health, I guess you could say. That's not how small I want my fort. Okay. Delete. There we go. Delete. What is that? Oh, I guess I built there. That's pretty cool. Alright, yeah. So you have to kind of defend against these 4 aliens. I don't remember making these 4 aliens types, but right now you can only pretty much summon them. It's not really agreeing with me right now. Just delete all of these. So right now, I don't know why I'm level 10, statically level 10, I guess. My health stays the same no matter what I do to myself. My sprinting stays the same no matter what I do to myself. No matter how much I sprint or wish to sprint. And yeah, everything pretty much is the same. I'm not sure what that blue bar is supposed to be. Maybe like a resources tab. I don't know. But yeah. So this fort is trying to be difficult. Oh, no. Trying to be difficult with me. Of course. You know, it is very glitchy at the moment, but from the ideas that they have, and the fact that it's a free-to-play game, I think is awesome. It's even pretty fun right now if it's working correctly. Right now, it's not really acting right. There we go. Let's see. I think this is about the right size, right? I'm not sure if I should make a roof. Do they jump? And when you like press the button to launch monsters or aliens into your game, they also launch some kind of mortars that like launch towards you or fired at you, which is pretty weird. Don't know how they get mortars anywhere. You guys will see in a second. what's really actually hilarious is when I'm not sure what they're called, the horizontal or vertical hit or spin things, whatever I don't know the correct term for them. When they hit you, you go flying. It's really funny. The physics in this game are actually pretty awesome. They work well. It's kind of a realistic physics system right now, but I mean, obviously it's not perfect. When you land, it's like your upper body doesn't take any damage, it doesn't like absorb the shock, but only your legs do. Your upper body stays in like the same position. It looks kind of ridiculous, but it's manageable. I want to try and see this thing where you're supposed to be able to left click and just like drag. I'm not sure if that's exclusive for whatever model they had there. It looks like it, but it's a little glitchy. I didn't click. I only just clicked and dragged. Yeah, I didn't click repeatedly. Yeah, you know what? I'll just stick with what I know works. Whoa, that was a high jump. Yeah, I do find some difficulty like jumping onto objects. Not over them is very easy because it's easy to mismeasure. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it is pretty choppy, I guess you could say. But still fun when the aliens come, and digging is pretty cool. I gotta set up some turrets after I build this fort. Yeah, so basically there's some cool features that you can go up into space eventually. I'm not sure if you can now, because every time I try and build, every time, I think I said that correct this time. Every time I try and build a tower to go into, what's going on? To go into space, it just, I just fall off. I land messed up for some reason, and I just fall off horribly and messed it up for myself. I was pretty close there. I got up into like the clouds. Is that an asteroid? See, that is pretty cool. I know there's a planet over here that I think, based on the video I saw, was actually a satellite of this planet. So it was like a very large moon. A very, very large moon. Or very close. For some reason it got knocked close to orbit or something like that. And they were trying to say like the rings have some kind of mineral, I think. And that's what one of the major things is to mine in this game. Because I know they're going to have a bunch of features like mining. Like I know there's like 3 different classes, just like a miner, a builder, and a shooter. I think we call them heroes. Kind of like a Warcraft 3 type of thing. And the miner's job is to like chop down trees and dig for metal and stuff, which they get in the form of blocks. The more metal they get, the more blocks. Like here, we have a section, see to the left here, that's a wood section, that's a stone section. And then eventually, I don't think it's an option right now, but they have like a couple others like metal and gems or something like that. Right now, it's just good old wood and stone. And I messed up. I'm not sure which one of the wood that was. I think it was the middle one, if I'm not mistaken. I will keep that there. One done. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, there are 3 basic classes. I think I already covered the miner, how they chop down trees, and they also they mine for metal, which is like the most powerful object in the game, I think. Or not object, but building in the game, because eventually I know you're supposed to be able to shoot through wood and other stuff like that. Like I don't know. You can like destroy it with like a rocket launcher. Basically, the only gun we have now is this, but I know eventually you're gonna be able to have like a sidearm, like this gun, obviously, and rocket launchers and others like that. But right now, I think it's pretty much like all the classes combined into one. I'm not sure if it's like you are forced to stay in one specific class. Like when you're a builder, you only have like the pickaxe and I mean, not a builder, but a miner, when you have like only the pickaxe and the axe and all that other stuff. Only like sections like 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the ones you get. You have to select your class, kind of thing, or is it just like those are the skills you focus on? I don't know. Maybe they haven't even decided that yet. But yeah, I completely blanked out. Oh right, okay. So yeah, there's pickaxes for miners to like dig into the earth faster. And there's also axes for them to cut down trees faster. I think that's like the only option to cut down trees. Like you press 2 or whatever it is, and you there we go, and you can only cut down trees and stuff like that with the specific tools. But I'm not sure if it's like class specific. Like I'm not sure if a shooter. I'm not even sure if they're classes or it's just like a type of gameplay that you prefer, or that is good in a team. I think the way they were saying it, there was at least 10 people to a team in this one. I think it was a game mode, which was like a spawn defense in a team. I guess you're either a specific class, or you are a or you prefer a certain type of gameplay. That's what I'm wondering, if you can just like cross over. Like if you want to be like, you know what, I'll be a shooter instead of a miner. Let me just pull out my gun. Or is it like, no, you choose this specific class and that's what you stay at. You're a miner for the whole entire game, or forever, depending on if they have like permanent characters. I really hope they just do it so it's like your preferred style of gameplay, and you'll like offer one random game to say, alright, you know what, I'll be a miner this time, but you don't really mine all the time. That's not like the only thing you do. And if it was required, you could actually be a shooter if like you needed to like defend your base or something like that, which right now you obviously can't do because the only game mode is this. But yeah, I think you get the point. And then there's a shooter, right, which is pretty obviously a shooter. They have all the different guns. I'm pretty sure they're the only class that has like a rocket launcher, a pistol, and this rifle. And then builders, obviously, they build. But I'm not sure how they would get there. I know the miner's supposed to give the resources to the builders, but I'm not sure exactly, is that like a trading function? Wow, I really can't get onto this. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's a trading function or like the miners build themselves. No, I know there's like 3 different classes, so that can't be the case. But yeah, I'm not sure if how that's gonna work out, or how that even works right now. Yeah, I'm almost done with this wall. Finally, it's a difficult wall, or fort, whatever you want to call it, which is only wood right now. But I think there's no difference in strength of the materials yet. Yeah, I'm not sure how the trading system, or if there even is going to be a trading system, how it's going to work. Okay, there we go. I need to remove that. As you can see here, the physics work really well. Damn. Alright, there we go. Now I gotta make a door. Physics work really well, even in its alpha state, which is really cool. Look at that. See, what do they call them? 3D tile sets, which are really cool looking. Look at the detail they have on them. Like the paint's chipped, and like the support beams. And it's only 2 guys working on this really, and then a 3rd guy that does the music for it, which is, as you can hear right now, really awesome. I really like the music. It's kind of an eerie-ish type thing. Which is that a monster? Whoa. As you can see there, that's a very strange looking worm monster that just looks like it wants to eat your face. Scan around for any other monsters. I think I'm good. Okay, so there is a constant threat. I didn't know there would be a constant threat. Like, you've got to worry about those all the time. Because in my the brief amount of times I played, it's just like I have to press the button 0 for them to even come around me. There we go. I'll put a turret there. And a turret there. And I think this is for missile launchers. That should be good for this side. Oh, kind of laggy. Let's place a turret there. So obviously they're going to restrict the amount of turrets and stuff eventually. But right now I think this is just really show what these guys can actually do in terms of gameplay. And they've really shown off how awesome they're making this game by just the way the game looks and the gameplay. And obviously right now this is just like, hey, look what we can do kind of program. But as time progresses, I think they're really going to be working, I mean they already are, but I think it's really going to be working really well in terms of connection and stuff like that.